Bueno, mi gente, welcome back. Welcome back to the Abiertos. You should be on Radio Rico. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, campanita as usual. I want you guys to be here with us, hosting it, having fun. Share it. Tell a friend to be my friend, to be your friend, to be Nasty Nash's friend. Speaking of which, let's bring him on camera. Let's bring Mr. Nastiness on. Welcome, bienvenido, mi hermano. How are you?
Welcome, welcome. We're back in Abiertos one more time. And yo, how you doing, buddy? What you been up to? How's your weekend been, yo?
My weekend has been very, very eventful.
Nice.
Had a lot
That's
of fun.
always good to hear, man. It's always good to hear.
Yeah, as you can
So
see,
tell us what you been up to.
Los Ojitos is a little bit, trying to stay awake. No, it's actually been fun. So we're recording this in the evening for the first time. We've never done this.
Okay,
Normally we
I know
record
that's
during the
actually a
day.
first.
So, bienvenidos a los que están despiertos en la noche.
Buenas noches.
We're on your time frame for one.
Right?
So, uh, Labor Day long weekend. Labor Day long weekend. One of my favorite weekends of the year.
Why is that?
Oh, mi hermano. The start of the best month of the year, if you ask me.
Nah, I guess I think it's the best one though.
Mira,
I
mira,
have to
we're
say,
gonna let's agree to disagree on this one because I agree and disagree with you. But you know what? It's Virgo season.
Yes, sir.
That's all that matters at this point to me, to you, and to a few of us. And apparently, end of October and September, beginning of September, so Virgo season has the biggest amount of babies annually.
Oh, for real, eh?
Yeah. So there's reasons for that. There's specific dates that has the most births. I was looking that up. I just fell through it. I wasn't even looking for it. And all I can say is to our parents, cochinos, sucios.
Las
Eight
cosas
to
que
nine
se
months ago
hicieron.
estaban haciendo el cuchuplá ustedes solitos
Mm,
y, well, it is what
ah,
it is. So no, it's been
pero,
an amazing weekend. I love Labor Day weekend because it's the start of my birthday month.
yes, sir.
It gets crazy, it gets wild, and it's also the start of the birthday month of the radio station. And
Yes, sir.
that was literally pure coincidence. It wasn't how it was supposed to be. The birthday month of the radio
Sure.
station, you know it as well as I do, was supposed to be in May.
Yeah,
But
that's true. We are supposed to come out in May. Yeah, yes, you're right. But well, things worked out for the best, and look where we are now.
yes, sir.
We're
So
a
the
year
anniversary is
on,
coming up.
and yeah, man, and it's gonna be this year's gonna be crazy. I have like I don't know, man. The things that we're doing, the connections that we're making is just incredible.
Well, that's
And
been
the
one of the
things that
nicest things.
yeah, and the thing that's gonna come out from there, you know what I mean? The thing
Yes,
that's gonna come out from
sir.
there is just gonna be crazy, bro. Especially next summer. Next summer is gonna be wild.
So speaking of next summer,
Okay. Ooh, next
Labor
summer
Day
already,
weekend,
eh?
Labor Day weekend, de una vez te digo, we're booked.
Ooh, I'm gonna put it in the calendar.
So before we even start with that, I'm going to tell you guys why my weekend has been so great. Let's start with that. Paso paso, I'm going to answer your questions as you've been asking them. So Friday night, I finally rested.
Oh wow,
I actually
that's
stayed
a
home.
that's actually a first, bro.
Yeah, I started meal prepping,
Nice,
taking my
nice.
time, loving things. And then Saturday, we were invited by Atletico Ottawa, which is our soccer team here.
Okay.
They gave us a VIP box for not only Radio Que Rico, but for the entire Latin American Association, which I'm also thankfully proud of. I want to say that I've been with them for many years. This year I'm not part of it, but they still invited us. They brought Radio Que Rico, so my daughter and I went over because unfortunately you couldn't be here. Um, and the rest of the team is out of town. I wonder why. It's a long weekend.
Right.
So my daughter and I went to watch the game. First time we go to an Atletico game, and they won.
That's always good.
That was a bonus to everything else. But the funny
What was
part
what was the score?
is it a 1-0 or 2-0? I think it was 1-0.
Oh, a win's a win, yeah.
All I know is that they won. That's all I cared. My daughter was jumping up and down, and I'm like, "You like soccer?" She's like, "Yeah, Dad. This guy's this and this guy." I'm like, "I don't know these things, kid. Proud of you."
You're like,
So
thank you.
yeah, no joke. She's telling me, and I'm just smiling with it. So we had fun there. We got to eat some churros.
Mm.
They weren't Mr. Churritos churros, but they were churros.
Okay.
She has a thing for Mr. Churritos churros. Whenever you come up, we have to go as, or maybe we'll invite him
I
to
don't
the.
think I don't think I had those though.
No, no, not yet. For sure, I know you
No,
haven't.
yeah, no.
But we'll see if he can come out for the festival for
Oh no,
our.
that's gonna be that's a must. So for sure, man.
Oh
That's
yeah,
gonna be a good
hermano,
weekend.
these churros. Honestly, I don't know qué le hice o qué amor le mete o le dices a los churros, but they're freaking amazing, brother.
Yeah.
Honestamente, this guy, wow, he's got it down to the T how to make this. So she had some churros. We joked around. Got to meet the captain.
Sick.
He's agreed to do an interview with us. Send us a nice little picture there. Post it up here in the studio. So whenever you come back up, you'll be able to see it.
We'll check it out. Yeah, for sure, man.
Let's see if I can take a picture and post it up for our
Why not?
follower.
That'll be nice. Everybody to see
And
exactly what we're doing.
it was nice to have that moment. It was nice to be able to, get that attention from the team and get that attention. Plus, because it was the Latin American festival, Labor Day long weekend, Atleti does Fiesta Latina that weekend. So they had a
Oh,
Latino DJ playing pure reggaeton, which was fine. It was old school reggaeton.
oh, even better.
Um, there was dancers, there was people in trajes típicos de fiesta de carnaval. So it was awesome. Uh,
Okay.
but the parking,
Oof.
I felt like I was leaving Scotiabank Arena.
Oh no, that crazy, eh?
Oh, and then we go to pay, and the machine doesn't let me pay.
Oh no.
So the guy looks at me and is like,
So thanks to you, a lot of people were in traffic. So whoever was in the Atletico game, if you were stuck in traffic for a bit in the parking lot, yeah, thanks to
"Oh,
Mendes.
the
Unfortunately,
thing
he
is,
couldn't move.
dude, the attendant is fighting with the machine." So
For real, eh?
we put my debit card. It's like it's not accepting it. Literally, it wasn't accepting it. So we're like, "What's going on?" There's money in there. So I'm like, "Here, put my credit card." My daughter says to me, "Here's my credit card. Try it."
Nothing.
The guy's like, "I think it's broken." I'm like, "Well, something's broken." So they start trying to get people out of that lane, and I'm like, "I got to pay for this." He's like, "Give me a second." Okay. Boom! Smacks the hell out of the machine. He's like, "Let's try it again."
I
Literally,
don't tell me works, yo.
bro, it worked.
Wow.
Le metió un cachimbazo a la pobre máquina. I don't know what he did to it, but those magic hands, all of a sudden we paid him.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
that's actually crazy.
So whatever.
Like it must have been an old school machine, bro, because I don't think the new ones
No, they're
will
updated.
work like that. Oh yeah, eh?
Yeah, they're updated. And we were like, literally, I couldn't stop laughing because it was just one of those unexpected moments that happen. So whatever, we get out and I drop her off. Actually, we went to pick up my grandson, dropped her off. And I'm like, oh my God, look at the time. I got to get ready for tomorrow because it was today. They were recording. It was a Latin festival.
Hmm.
Te digo la verdad, with the beautiful weather, man, telling us that it was going to storm, I was ready to pull out. Like, we're outside, we're going to get soaked, the equipment's going to get ruined.
Of course.
I'm like, and then I'm like, you know what? Have faith. Por algo será.
Hmm.
So I said, you know what? Leave the negative aside. That's not who you are anymore. That's not who the team is.
Nope.
lace up your Nikes. Well, Filas, because I like Filas. Came into the office, picked up everything I needed, got down to the to Festival Plaza, for lack of better words. It's called Lansdowne here, which is where we host Atleti Ottawa, the Red Blacks, Ottawa 67s, in one area. Then there's a building called the Aberdeen Pavilion, which is ginormous. You can fit like 5,000 people in there.
Oh wow.
And then where we were, which is the horticultural building. But because there's also a farmer's market.
Okay.
So let me put it this way. We got a farmer's market on one side, to my whatever side this is. Building behind me is a horticultural building. In
Okay.
front of me, they called it uh, Villas Latinas. You know what
Hmm.
villas are, right? So
No.
villas, and
Okay.
people put up their little tents, and you've got all these different vendors.
Oh, it's nice.
Everything, no food except Mr. Churros.
That's it.
And then all of a sudden, these two bakeries show up and they're placed there. So you've only got desserts, cosas artesanales,
Okay.
and embassies there.
Oh,
But inside the building, you've got main stage and you've got all the food vendors.
that's cool.
Very different.
Yeah, because usually everything is put together the same.
Yeah.
All the vendors, all the food, probably one side, but they're all like in the same square kind of thing.
No, they decided to do it differently. And the cool part is, I didn't release this, and I don't like saying this too much, but we were the official radio station, and we are now moving forward. Radio Que Rico is the official radio station for el Festival del Tamal, Latin Festival Ottawa,
Okay.
and Day of the Dead.
Yes.
Three of the biggest
So,
festivals here. We are the official radio partner with them. Um, Obviously, there's other media partners, but we are the radio station. Anything they need, anything they want, it's through us. So it's nice, and they've signed on with us for a couple more years. It's not going to be just a couple. It's going to be. I've been there with them
that's
for
gonna
about
be
10,
forever.
15. So let's say another 10, 15.
That was beautiful, man.
Yeah,
I
it's fun.
mean, we're growing,
Yes.
and there's more great things coming out, and just keep an eye, man. Just keep an eye. Just keep a lookout, because I
We got to
mean,
keep
you
on
guys gonna be
moving.
hearing a lot from Radio Rico. That's for sure.
So
That's for sure.
I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna put the videos up because they look so bad. I took such bad videos. I was alone, right? My daughter was there, but you know what? God love her. Is there staying with me for when the parade was coming through, because there was a parade too.
Hmm.
Um, La Jodida went and started taking pictures of herself with the girls from different countries.
Why
Okay,
not?
posing. Oh, like all good for her. Like awesome. She's never done this. She's never been this open. So I'm very proud of her for going out of her way and opening herself up to different adventures.
Hmm.
So normally they pick a song or two for me to play while the parade's starting to show up and we announce the countries and everything. But this year, the organizer me dice, ¿sabes qué, mijo? Es tu decisión. Haz lo que piensas que es correcto. I'm like,
Oh
yeah, but
shit.
this is, she's like, uh-uh. Esta vez, después de tantos años, no me tengo que preocupar porque estás tú acá. Hazlo. No me chingues. Haz tu trabajo.
What?
So I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, yeah. So the parade normally starts with two people holding the Latin American Festival banner,
Hmm.
and then you've got all the countries alphabetically. You're going to be very proud of your country.
Yeah, for
So
real. For
it
once.
starts. Oh yeah, well, I don't know
No,
about
lately, no, I'm not lie, bro. Lately, like Bolivia's been actually making me proud, bro. There's a lot of good things coming on. But yeah, go on, go on. We'll talk more about that.
so. I see the organizer showing up, and I'm like, are they started? Are they here? Because the parade started at 1:30, and they didn't. It took them about an hour to get to me.
Oh wow.
It's not a huge parade, but people are dancing and doing the thing.
Hmm.
So here comes the organizer and the introductory crew, el, la asociación, all the members, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I start playing Mexican music because most of them are Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
And they're vibing. And then I'm like, wait a minute, forget this. We're Latinos. Let's find something else. I put something, I'm not going to say any of the names of this. Watch it, we'll say the names. So put a song on and they start dancing.
Oh,
Bro,
even better.
y hasta la señorita más jovencita, digámosle. La quiero mucho. Honestly, I wish one day you could meet Rosita. She reminds me a lot of my grandmother.
Oh, wow.
She's got that vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they start
Yeah,
dancing.
your grandma was amazing, bro.
Thanks, brother.
No.
Y casi botan the banner por estar bailando. So I'm like, whatever. Um, I can't remember who was the first country.
Argentina.
No, it wasn't Argentina. Oh, we invited the native community to be part of the parade this year.
Oh, sick.
So they were the first ones, and then Bolivia. Bro, the outfits.
Amazing, bro.
I was just, and the funny part is, this one organizer. She comes running because I don't know what to play. I don't have Bolivian music. I've never worked with the community. It's not that I don't want to. It's just it's never happened.
Get used to it, bro. We're gonna be working with them a lot. Watch.
I hope so because I would love to expand my music library and my music knowledge. So she comes running, brother, and I'm not paying attention because I'm trying to see what country's coming next. And she's like, "Hijo, hijo," and turn around and I'm like, "Madrina." I'm like, "Oh shit, it's not Max's mom. She looked just like your mom." But bro, she's like maybe 4.5 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like literally, hey, pero idéntica, idéntica, even the glasses, bro. I'm like, okay. She's like, hijo, ¿tienes esta canción? I'm like, no, ¿tienes esta? She's like, ¿no tocas música boliviana? I'm like, tengo lamento boliviano. She's like, ponlo. I'm like, what? Okay. So I played. They went nuts. I'm like, okay. Los
And those
chilenos
within.
pasaron really cool. They were stepping gaucho and everything. Like it was really nice to see them because back in the day, those Chilenos were maybe two to three of them that would show up.
Oh, for real, yeah.
A
How
hundred.
how how big is how big is the Bolivian community there?
I think, but well, antes era maybe like five of them that would show up. This year there was like 60 of them in the parade, 60, 70 of them in the parade, and I
Nice.
think we were about 6,000 people, 6,000 Bolivianos down in Ottawa.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
We could probably see what we could work with them.
Oh, I would love to. Honestly, I would love to. And
I haven't. Honestly, it's been years that I've done a Bolivian party or anything to do with Bolivian music, bro. That no lie, that's actually something that I will expand soon, bro. Cause it's sick. It's sick.
oh yeah, no, it's I loved it. Even the rest of the day, we'll get back to the parade in a second. But the rest of the day, when they'd come up and party and dance, and you know how I am when I'm DJing, I start dancing on my own. Me olvido del mundo and I'm like, they come up and start dancing and taking pictures. And I'm like, who are you
Nice,
guys?
nice.
Yeah, it was a cool vibe with them. So, anyways, Bolivia, Pasa Chile. We work with the Colombian community a lot.
Hmm.
Well, when I asked them if they wanted me to play something, they're like, "We trust you. Do you?"
Oh,
I'm like, "But you guys have like La Reina's here with you guys today. Rey Momo's here," and she's like, "Yeah, El Carnaval de Barranquilla is here with you guys today. Yeah, and you know what we like? Do it." So I get on the mic. I'm like, bienvenido, because that's one of the things. Bienvenidos al festival, bienvenidos, whatever. You welcome them, right?
hmm.
So I'm like, bienvenidos a Colombia, and I dropped the song, bro. Se volvieron locos, locos, and they're dancing, and they literally took. It normally takes by the time they show up to me, to they leave, it's about 3 to 5 minutes, 10 freaking minutes, because they just didn't want to leave. They were vibing with us. So I'm like, fine. They finally go, and then después de Colombia was Ecuador. No, no, not Ecuador. Um, El Salvador. Yeah,
No, ABCD. Probably El Salvador.
yeah, El Salvador. And I played a song for them. They were crazy. But the cool part is they did it more like they do the parades back home.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen it or you've ever paid attention. They had like the girls with the batons and everything flowing up in the
Yep,
air.
yep, yep, yep.
Dude, completely done up like it was they were back home. Very
Wow.
cool. And the one thing I really liked was it wasn't organized by one of the associations that's political. It was organized by a group of kids.
No wonder. There's a
And
little different mentalities, bro. Like new age mentalities, new like it's different. Yeah, it must have been different for sure, though.
yeah, and the one thing I really liked is even the older people that were with them,
Yeah,
marchando in the parade, bro, they were like back home. Les Valió was back home at that moment. Then it was Ecuador. There was maybe about four of them, five of them together.
yeah.
But it was nice to see them there because there was even an Ecuadorian restaurant for the first time at the festival. Yeah,
Okay.
things that we haven't seen in Ottawa. You go to Toronto,
They're everywhere, bro.
yeah, here,
Salvadorians and Ecuadorians here now. Now Colombians are and Mexicans have been coming in a lot.
mhm,
But yeah, man. Before it was like I remember going to concerts. All they say is El Salvador. Everybody used to go crazy. Ecuador. Everybody used to go crazy. Like
yeah.
even numbers, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's sick. That's good, man.
So after them, it was El Salvador, Ecuador. It was Guatemala.
Oh, there we go.
So you know me, I'm proud of my culture. I mean, I work with the embassy at all, but I'm very proud of my culture. And I'm like, what do I play? What do I play? This past year, a singer from Guatemala won a Grammy for Lunes Shelahu. The only problem with that song is it's very slow. They would have appreciated it, but it's very slow. So I picked one of my mom and my grandfather's favorite songs. It's called Ferrocarril. Anyways, it's una marimba.
Okay.
Okay, they went nuts because they weren't expecting
Oh,
that.
the marimba like the Guatemalan. No, no,
Yeah,
not my type of marimba.
no, 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 like marimba.
Uh,
And I
mhm,
played like if
mhm.
this song wherever you go, say Guatemaltecos,
You know
we
it.
act stupid
Okay.
because at the beginning it's all about this train. The song's all about this train that goes from end to end.
Hmm.
And at the beginning of it, it's the old school train sounds, the whistles. So whenever
Okay.
we hear this, we all start whistling. They all started whistling and vibing with it.
That's so cool.
The normal 2 to 3 minutes ended up being almost 8 minutes with them because I had to freaking repeat the song because they weren't leaving. So I'm like, cool, 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 cool. I'm like, who's next? Paso Costa Rica, um, Guatemala, who else? Honduras. Oh, I feel so bad at them.
Why?
Well,
What
no, no,
happened
not
to them?
Honduras. Honduras wasn't there. Nicaragua's what I feel bad with.
Nicaragua. Why? What happened with Nicaragua?
Well, I don't know what they play much.
Oh, bro, me neither.
Okay.
Cause I
However,
mean, no. What do they have? Nothing that I played ever before, bro.
I've never worked with them either. So I like usually when I work with the community, I get to know what they play, what kind of music they're into, whatever.
Yeah, or like what
But
the best known song or
yeah,
something is.
something like that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm doing my thing, and I'm like, I asked a friend of mine, and yeah, corriendo me, say, I don't know, and she gives me a list of canciones nicaragüenses. I'm like, don't know it, don't know it, don't know it. I'm like, ah, we're in trouble. So what does smart ass play? Punta. They literally the
Isn't
entire
isn't Punta from Honduras though?
yeah, but we're talking about Nicaraguenses, babe.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So we turn around and literally, so I drop it. All years, so para de caracol, and the one like, I'm like, yeah, don't look at me, just please dance. They went with it, Les Valió.
Okay.
They went with it. Los peruanos, have you ever done anything with peruanos?
No, but it's like well, Bolivia and Peru. They're very similar on like a lot of their music, even. So it's not really that hard. Like I've worked with them before, but like years ago, and they do have some like weird type of music too, bro.
Sus marchas.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well,
So, so unless you're Peruvian, you know that. You know what I mean?
well, I used
But
to
if
do
you're,
Peruvian events. Not crazy,
mm,
but a couple of. And the girl that's trying to help me out to figure the music out and who's coming and what, me say, "Ponles una marinera." I'm like, aren't los peruanos all about salsa? She's like, we're not in a club. I'm like, I
oh,
know, but here you go. Boom. Una salsa peruana that's very well known.
hmm
They valió. They forgot that they were wearing their trajes and everything. They're dropping their salsa moves right there on the parade route. I'm like, okay. She turns around. She's like, how could you do this? I'm like, look at them. She's like, but it's not, no es peruano. I'm like, listen to it. And the guy's singing about Peru and how beautiful the culture is, how great their ceviche is, and this and that. And she's like,
oh,
oh, I don't know that song. I'm like, neither did I, but apparently I have it. So we're joking around, let it go. Después de Peru,
Peru, Chipu.
well, I felt like yelling it, but And then llegaron los dominicanos.
Oh no, here, there we go. What did you put? Don't tell me you put something, bro.
No, you know what? Actually, I got one. This little kid left the parade route, ran over to me and he said, "Ponte algo del Alfa." I looked at him. I'm like, "Dominicano, sí, vamos a bailar." I'm like, okay, didn't do it though. I put el motoconcho.
Motoconcho. Which one's that one?
It's como un merengue ripiado, merengue empericado, however they call it, but it's fast merengue. They went nuts because I played it before. I've actually been in the parade with the Dominicans for a few years,
Hmm.
and whenever we play this, they go nuts.
Okay.
So when I announced them, I dropped it, and they all instantly knew it. Fue una locura. Even the marshal went back to be with them. The parade marshal went back, grabs his horn, and starts screaming out, Dominicanos, and they start going with him, going
Oh,
nuts.
so it's a big community too, eh?
Yeah, Dominicans, yeah.
Okay.
The Mexicans were funny. I forgot to talk about the Mexicans. When they showed up, normally, you would think of mariachi or something like that, right?
Yeah, no more. No, not this
No,
times, bro.
not nowadays.
No, not nowadays. That's like some old
Well,
school now.
my atrevido butt turns around and puts La Boda del Huitlacoche.
Okay.
So they would know it. They went crazy. There was a dude dressed from head to toe, even his wrestler mask del America.
Oh wow, eh?
Yeah, another guy was dressed de los Pumas, like a couple of them head to toe, their outfit, banderas and everything, and they're literally jumping and dancing and doing their quebradita moves and zapateado moves amongst each other. The crowd literally, from being around, they're like, "Whoa!" and they had to give them the space.
Wow.
Yeah, it was honestly, it
That's a
was a lot of fun.
that's sick.
Once the parade was done, they all went to do, disassemble their floats and everything. But one thing I should note is there's no vehicles allowed. And if you're
At
going to
all.
have music, it has to be battery powered. Nothing with electricity. Nothing you have to plug into a generator. Nothing that needs fuel.
How?
Well, there's battery powered speakers, you know that.
Yeah, but I mean,
So they're
still a hustle.
walking the 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, whatever the parade route is. They're walking it, and they're pushing their trolleys. They're pushing these floats. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna send you a clip. The little Guatemaltecos. They literally maybe about a 12 foot by 4 foot, 5 foot wide float with la pirámide the tica,
Oh wow,
bro, all handmade, and they literally drove it around.
and they're pushing it.
They're pushing it, steering it, all man powered. And I
Yeah,
say
but
man
that's
powered
some.
because,
Those are braves, yo.
oh, bro, it was. I love seeing these things. Los Chilenos had their, was it Los Chilenos or Los Peruanos? Anyways, they had these huge statues with them.
What?
Yeah, Los Chilenos. They had this huge, like, I mean, at least 8 feet, 9 foot tall, on top of a buggy that they custom made to hold the statue.
Mm-hmm.
It was like literally, I was the first year they did it. A lot of them were coming down with strollers and little baby buggies, little red wagons. Not this year, all out, bro.
Yeah, because they seen the hustle last year or
Yeah.
the years before,
Well,
and
that's
it's
the thing.
like no more.
This is the first year since pandemic that this has happened,
Okay,
and it's
so
all
there we
eco
go.
friendly. There's only
Hmm.
for the vendors in Las Villas, in the villas. Sorry, only one of them had electricity. Everybody else not allowed.
Oh wow, man. So no, what's it called? Those machines to plug in, nothing like that.
Nothing.
So wow, that's pretty good though. I guess.
The food vendors inside were allowed to have whatever. Even the churro guy, no electricity permitted. Everything had to be gas powered, propane powered. Nothing electrical.
But isn't it gas more like is worse for the environment?
Or propane, not gas. This is why I corrected myself.
Okay, propane, eh? Okay. Well, it has to get it has to get done. It has to get done.
Oh no, well,
There's rules and there's rules that has to get followed. So
this
simple
is the
as
whole
that.
thing with the organizer. She's trying to make it as eco friendly as possible,
Okay.
and she includes anybody and everybody as long as you're Latino or you're Aboriginal.
Okay.
In years past, I used to be part. Like I said, I used to be part of it. We invited the Haitian community to the parade.
Okay.
A couple of different Caribbean countries. So it's been different. Like it's very open, and they try to bring up artists that are up and coming or local artists that give them the opportunity.
Why not? That's the way it should be.
Yeah, very rarely do they say no to somebody performing, and it's nicely organized. It's not like, and that's one thing I was very adamant when I was part of it. This is your time slot. Be here 20 minutes before. If you're not ready, you're not performing.
But that's the way it should be everywhere. I mean, out of respect, just show on time, and everything is good. You know what I mean? Like they're taking their time to put everything together. And I mean, if they have a schedule and a schedule set, then they go with that schedule. You know what I mean? It must be hard to just you can't change it from one time to another just because whatever, right?
Exactly.
So which is good, man. That's great. Like as long as they're on point, yeah, why not? And next year we'll be with them. So
Next year, I hope you, the family, the kids can be here.
oh, for sure.
Because honestly, my grandson had a blast. The
Yeah.
kid was running around because there's a lot of stuff for kids to do, right?
Okay.
Even Atletico Ottawa put up a couple of different things for younger kids, for little munchkins, for
Hmm.
teenagers. Team captain was there. A couple of the other players came out to do signing, do pictures. Something you don't see too often.
That's it. That's good. Especially going with the family must be good. So
Yeah, man.
it's a nice family event. I see. So
And you know what? No alcohol.
oh, even better.
No alcohol. If you're gonna smoke, they respectfully ask do it away from the kids, do it away
Of
from.
course. Of
And you know
course.
what? People have been doing it. People have been changing. I remember one year we got into it with these guys that came in from Montreal. Oh, you don't respect us. We're not. And the guy that was the president of the Dominican community came up and says to me, "What's the problem?" I said to him, "Well, they're not allowed to park here. We're asking them to move their vehicles. It's a safety hazard for the kids." He turns to me, I'll deal with them. He goes and looks at them and they say, mi hermano, tú eres dominicano. Sí, ok. Entonces vas a hacer caso y te vas a mover porque yo te lo estoy pidiendo. Y si no te gusta, pues I'm sorry, no,
Vete.
no eres bienvenido acá.
Hmm.
I looked at him like, really? He says to me, yeah, we're working too hard to make this happen. We're not going to let just some punks come and destroy it.
Makes sense, bro. Because I mean, that's the whole thing, right?
Yeah, no, it was nice to have that backup, but at the same time, it was nice that they turned around and was like, you know what, he's right. He's asked, just listen.
It's all about respect at the end, bro.
Yeah.
It's all about respect. I mean, you show up there early because you have respect for the person. What I mean? You have respect for whatever you're doing. So it's just when people start taking that into advantage, that's messed up there.
But speaking of respect,
Yeah.
I'm not against it. I'm not for it. But what do you think of all these protests that are going on?
Bro, honestly, I haven't really followed none of the protests, but the one that's actually like kind of baffling is the one for the air show, bro. That's
Yeah,
the one that I've been reading a lot, not a lot, but like a bit about that, and it's just crazy that we have to change our customs just for other people to feel comfortable in. I mean, I say our country because we all live here. You know what I mean? And for them to want it to change just because they don't feel comfortable. Meanwhile, we've been feeling comfortable so many years with the same air show, with the same airplanes going across, the city doing the show. And now, because they don't feel comfortable, we can't do that. I don't think that's fair.
well, I'm with you on this because you know what? I grew up going to see any with my grandparents, with my
Hmm.
parents. You know, it's a family thing, right?
Hmm.
And then having these protesters, because I haven't been able to fully look into it, but having these protesters come up and say, you know what? Stop it. It's not right. You're going to do this. Like, let me ask you a question. And I know this is going to be pushing a little bit of a button. Friend of your brother, your mother, your tia, whatever, comes to your house.
Hmm.
And you turn around and you're like, you welcome them, get un cafecito, get algo tomar. It's normal. And then they turn around and they're like, ¿sabes qué? If you don't give me a sugarless pop, I don't want the garbage you have. You know what? I like how your house looks, but I want to change the colors of your walls just because I don't like them.
Hmm.
How would you feel?
It's not their say. I'm sorry. That's my house. That's my rules. That's the way I live, and that's the way it's gonna stay. What I mean? And that's the thing, though. I think they're just worried about other people instead of their own right now. They're worried about how to make them feel comfortable in another country that does not theirs. But we have to change. That we've been living here for so many years. We have to adapt to their beliefs or their because they're scared of because they went through a lot of stuff in their country. I mean, we have to adapt to them. Are they coming to our country?
So that's one thing, like I said, we talked about it, I think, a week or two ago. When Doug Ford turned around and said, you know what? If you're not going to respect our country, don't come here. You're not welcome.
Hmm.
This is going on with the same thing because you know what? Yes, I understand we have to protest. We have that right. We have the privilege. But you know what? When's enough enough? When are we going to turn around and say, you know what? You came here. I came here for a better life.
Hmm.
Who am I to come around and turn around and change your country?
Yeah, I remember a big saying that my uncle actually said back when I went to Bolivia and trying to act the way I was acting here over there. And the first thing that he said, en el país que estuvieses, haz lo que vieses. You know what I mean? And that's the way it is. Like, I'm not gonna go uh, to another country and without not knowing the rules and doing whatever the fuck I want here. It's like if I go to another country that weed's not legal, I'm not gonna go there and spark up a spliff. You know what I mean? Knowing that the consequences is that. But that's their rules. That's their country. So I'm gonna follow those rules. I'm not gonna be going on a protest saying, you know what? Just because I don't feel comfortable if you not allowing me to smoke, I'm gonna make a protest saying, yo, you guys should legalize it. No, it's not the way it goes. I mean, you're in a country that's not yours, that you came for a better, living better life, but you're still protesting of stuff that, yes, you might have PTSD on the planes and all that, like they say, bro. I get it. But you're not in your country. You left for a better living and you're here already, living a better living. You know what I mean? And now this happened, I'm against it. I'm sorry, because as kids, like you said, as when you were a kid, like you seen the shows, even if you didn't go, you hear the planes, you see it. You know what I mean? From far, from close, whatever. We know that the air shows goes on the CNE. It's like if they shut down the CNE, one time people will be like, why? That's part of us, and why are we gonna shut down something that's part of us?
Well, that's like, and this is going back to my point, and I'm very adamant about this. I know I don't like getting political. I
Hmm.
don't like being political about anything. But you have to think about, and you have to be able to turn around and say, you know what, enough is enough.
Hmm.
Like, when are we going to turn around and have everything okay? And I'm not talking about that everything is bad, but when are we going to start taking care of our country?
Well, first of all, the leader has to, in order to change, because the same person that's doing all this is just putting more stuff, more shit, like he's letting all this shit happen. You know what I mean? When is this gonna stop? When the leader is gonna put a stop to it, and he's not doing it anytime soon, bro.
And
So how are we gonna make this stop? We can't.
it's sad because our beautiful country is turning into a war zone.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, not a war zone like a lot of
No,
these other countries, but you know what? I'm not going to go back home and treat it like it's here.
definitely not.
I'm not going to go to Cuba on vacation and treat it like we treat here. You know what would happen?
Straight to the jail, bro. They don't give a fuck. I
What
heard
would happen if I
stories.
go to
I heard stories people that try just to smoke, just light up a spliff over there. They're 3 months in jail, losing no, like their flights and all that, bro. Like,
good
come
luck
on,
coming
man.
home?
Exactly. You go to jail in a country that's not yours. That must be hurtful, bro. I would not want to do that. That's for sure.
And that's one thing, you know what? Canadians, I'll give it to them when they come to our countries.
They're
They're,
very respectful, bro.
so why can't we be given the respect back to Canada? Again, I
Because
know
the one that's in charge is not giving us that respect. You know what I mean? If if you're a team leader and you want your team to be respected, you're gonna treat them with respect so people could see the respect that you're giving them so they could respect, you know what I mean, your team. But if you're showing that you don't care about your country, that you're, I'm sorry to say like that, but you're fucking up your country, what are other people gonna say? They're laughing at you. You know what I mean? And that's what's really happening now. They're laughing at this whoever
person,
this kid,
person, person.
this kid, this person. You know what I mean? And yo, that it's sad because it's a beautiful country that's going down to shits.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, because now we're seeing more stuff that we haven't even seen like when we were young. You know, like we're seeing people fucking asking for money everywhere now. It's crazy, bro, and a lot of scams. Trust me. Every
So
exit that you get off is they're there.
I'm gonna ask you a question. My
What's up?
siblings and I, we talked about this a while ago, and like I said, I don't like getting to the political thing. I don't like talking about religion because it always ends up in a war, in a fight, in an argument, and something stupid.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but if we were able to do something about this, if we were actually able to make a change, would you be willing to do it?
Well, if it's for the good and it's gonna just put it this way, if it's for the good, not for us at the end, bro. If it's good for our kids, right? Because the ones that's gonna be suffering is our kids. You know, what I mean, all this stuff. They're gonna go to school. They're in so much debt, and there's nothing for them. You know what I mean? And thanks for what? You know, like we said, we never want to get into politics, but like we're just being realistic of what's really happening here. You know what I mean? People are going to school, and look, just put it this way. That's the last thing I heard. I think like on Friday, people are coming from overseas to come and study. A lot of from India, Pakistan, a lot of from those areas, and they're living like 15 people in one bedroom, bro. 10 people in one bedroom. And to the point that the last thing I heard was there's people living in tents, bro. That they go to school, they come back, they still live in tents because they can afford it. And who's making that happen? There's people that they're renting. Like, look, like I'm a handyman in condominiums, so we hear a lot of stuff, like when they're getting built. So there's a guy that he got in when the building got open. One of the first, like, he was a rental. He was renting to the point that the year passed. They up, I think it was like 200% of the rent that he was, let's say, he started paying 1,000 and now he has to pay 3,000. He says all I have to do is just I talk to my friends. I'm gonna be jumping from couch to couch for a year until I could get my life back. Like how sad is that, bro?
Well, remember when I was down there looking for a place. At one point, I was ready to just give up.
It's hard.
And as you know, at one point I was homeless.
Mm.
Por lo mismo, because we were looking for a place. You were helping me. Your brother was helping me look for a place. Your mom was helping me look for a place. And I remember going to see one place in Brampton,
Hmm.
and it was in a room shared, three bunk beds, three sets of bunk beds, and the lady wanted $800 a month.
Yep.
Went to go look at another place, and it was actually in the news a while after that. Um, there was 25 guys living in a four-bedroom house.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, we see that a lot, man. We've been seeing that more and more, especially here in Toronto, bro. We've been seeing that more and more, man. And the homelessness is just becoming bigger and bigger. Uh, like like I said, we work downtown and we see a lot of the stuff. We're there 6:30 in the morning until the time that we get out, bro. We see a lot, you know what I mean? And it's just a lot of people that they're good, but they don't have a place, bro. And a lot of people that they're lost. Like I mean, there's no turning back for them. And again, that's even sad too, bro, because you see you see kids, and I mean kids, because they're 18 to 25, bro. That they're like so lost in drugs, lost in life that they don't even know where they're standing, bro. They don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know what's gonna be their next move.
yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? And it's sad to see, and why is that happening, man? Instead of, I'm sorry to put it that way. I'm not being whatever, but instead of bringing people from other countries, why don't you help your own? Why don't you help the youth, all those kids that they do need help that we could probably the country could help and still not helping them.
Yeah.
They're just pushing them from one park to another, so they could just go and then they push them from here, so they could go to another, so they could build something there. You know, what I mean, that's what we see, and it's sad, and
It is.
it has to get changed. Unfortunately, like again, our leader is just not doing his job.
And I get it. I mean, yes, there are that small amount that no matter what you do for them, they're never going to change. They're never going to
Of
want to come
course.
out of where they are.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about those ones.
No, because those ones are they're definitely lost. But
And
there's
you need to
kids
give them
that
a hand.
they could help them. We could help them. We could make something for them. What I mean? Something. There has to be something, bro. Giving millions of dollars for something that's not helping the country. Meanwhile, those millions could help something else.
Amen to that.
You know
But
what I
speaking
mean?
of kids,
Kids. Back to school, bro. They're going back to school.
I don't know if you,
All the parents must be happy that the kids are not going to be around,
bro, that's what I was about to say. I don't know if parents are happy. Right now, I'm not happy.
Well, no, I doubt it.
Don't get me wrong. I love that my son's going back to school. He's post secondary, starts college this week. Pero, and part of my language, but puta madre, man, these freaking prices on books. We
Mhm.
were just we were looking at his programming. Just curiosity kicked in. We were looking for some books. I'm like, I think I need a third job.
Bro, books are not cheap, man. College, university books are not cheap, man.
Nope. We were joking
So,
about it. Like, my program, one of the programs I took, it cost me for the 1 year 10 grand,
mhm.
and it was maybe another 2 grand in books and another like 2 or 3 grand in supplies. His first year, his first semester,
Is that much?
me le quedo viendo, I'm like, you better get straight A's.
Yeah.
You better do something good, because no, man, esta vaina está dura.
Yes, sir. Bro,
Like,
it
you,
is.
you right
It's
now, I feel bad for you.
not
You
right
know, I
now,
love
no,
your kids.
bro. Just wait a couple of years. That's when you're gonna have to feel bad for me.
I love
Right?
your kids. You know, I love your kids. I love your kids like there's no tomorrow. Ashlyn's a beautiful young lady. Dominic
Thank
is
you.
wow. Mars is amazing. I love Mars. Mars got my heart, and he knows it. But having to pay for todas las madres that they need right now, and then you're gonna get next week. You're gonna get that nice little list. We need all of this. Oh, bro, I don't miss that.
Right now, I'm not really worried about that. You know what I'm worried about, bro? My daughter's gonna be 14, man. What's coming soon?
You know
You
what? Like,
know, quinceañera has to come soon, bro. And then that's
oh,
what's
oh,
actually
we gotta
that's
plan that.
yeah, and that's what's driving me crazy, bro. Because it's just around the corner, man. She's
When
gonna
is
be
it? When is it? When
15.
is it? When is it? When is it?
It's February, not this February coming, 2025, 2026. So yeah, just be ready for that because that's gonna be a
All
big one,
right.
bro.
So February 2026. Book every weekend off
Yeah,
till
because
further notice.
gonna be, it's gonna be, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need you for that. Because
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I
bro,
will be there.
I haven't done a quinceañera in over 20 years, so I don't even know what's going on in this time of time,
Don't
bro.
worry about it. I got you.
You know what I mean? So
Ashland's going
we're
to
gonna do that one big. So yep.
bro. ¿Qué voy a
Look at
hacer?
you. You got all excited now, eh?
Oh, I love it. Like, you know what? I love doing quinceañeras because with my oldest daughter, we did hers. You were here. I think you were here for that.
No, I wasn't here for that. I was
No,
here
you were here for
more
my brother's wedding. Perdón.
for your brother's wedding. Yeah, that's when you.
But for my oldest
That's what,
one,
oh, bro, the memories I have from your grandma on your brother's wedding, man. Oh my God.
she had to get us drunk that night.
I love, bro, the way she was in church. Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, she was making fun of everybody.
Oh, definitely, bro. And then she got hard feeling. Oh man, it was fun. You were
Bro,
right beside me the whole time, bro. I remember you.
we're chilling at the church. We're chilling, and I'll never forget this. We're chilling at the church, and I whatever. This young, not even young lady, because we were younger at that point, much younger than what we are now.
Oh yeah.
And this one girl comes in, and I'm like, who that? Literally, the cane came up. You stay. Usted es mi novio en la noche. Se comporta. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, shh, cállese. No la vuelva a ver. Okay, grandma. Bro, like, what the frig?
Bro.
But that was
Oh
her.
man, good memories, man. I have great, 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 great memories with her. Especially that day, man, that wedding.
Oh, brother. So, anyways, getting back to quinceañeras.
Yes.
I love doing them because they're very unique. They're very special. You get to know the families much better.
Yes.
You get to know a lot about a little bit about the young lady and how who feels, who likes her, who doesn't like her. And the best part is, as much as you want to, they always finish early.
Yeah.
Yeah, quinceañeras. I had it. I've done maybe 100 quinceañeras,
Oh wow.
and rarely do they stay late. And the ones that do stay, bro, I had one quinceañera. Oh my, and a wedding. It happened too. Same family. Everything is done. All the the normal stuff, the dancing and all the things that you need to get over with are done.
Okay.
All of a sudden, a soccer ball pops up,
Whoa.
and they're
Okay.
like, "Okay, let's get the party going, bro." Las mujeres sentadas while the guys are playing soccer inside the venue.
Mm.
You know, like quinceañeras, there, she's dancing in a little corner with her friends, like maybe four little girls, and then all the boys are running around with a soccer ball in the venue. The owner of the venue comes up and is like, "Is this normal?" I'm like, This no, this has never happened to me because I used to do a lot of weddings and events there." But that
Mm.
was the first quinceañera we did, and we're both looking at each other like, "How are we gonna stop this?" I'm like, "Your venue, your problem. I'm here in my booth." He literally had to take the ball away from him.
For real, eh? Like they actually start playing soccer in the venue.
Soccer, like they divvied each other up. Yo quiero Juan, yo quiero literally.
Wow, bro. I never. Wow. Okay.
About 2 years later, a friend of mine calls me and says, "Mira, te recordaste de mi chero, le hiciste la quinceañera a la hija." I'm like, "Yeah, el chero este se va a casar de nuevos." He's de Salvador, and like, okay.
De nuevos.
I'm like, haceme la fiesta, vos, y yo te pago. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But I had forgotten about it. We go to a different venue. We're in a hotel, in the basement of a hotel, because
Don't
that's
tell
what
me they start playing soccer again.
wait. Here it gets better. So everything's done, and my boy's like, "Where are they?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "Valio verga. Here, I want to listen to this song. Let's play." So I'm gonna play what he wants, and him and his girls start dancing, and a couple of the ladies, but there's no guys in the hall. It looked like a maybe a bachelorette, bro, because there was no guys in the hall. Building security comes down and is like, "Can I talk to you?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up? What did I do wrong? Is it too loud?" It's like, "No, no. Is it normal?" I'm like,
It's a normal.
"What are you talking about?" And this is a big dude. I'm like, get to the point, and they say, "They're all playing outside." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're having a scrimmage outside. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he pulls out his phone and he shows me a picture of them playing soccer. Dude, are you kidding me? It's like,
Oh my
no, they
god.
even had little, the little
Yeah.
jersey things you put on top? They had them. They split each other's up.
Yeah, they weren't joking, eh?
And I'm like, que bueno que fueran good. I mean, none of them, that's another story. So I put a mix on and I go upstairs and my boy's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Come, come, come, come." So we go upstairs and he's like, "I'm paying you this much for them to play soccer." I'm like, "Same thing as last event." He's like, "You're right." He's like, "Give me a discount." I'm like, "If you get them to shut down in the next 20 minutes, I'll give you a discount."
For sure.
No, the like six ladies that stayed downstairs, they wanted to keep on dancing.
Okay.
Meanwhile, everybody else is outside
Playing soccer.
chanting or playing. At 11 o'clock, security kicked them out. I was asked to turn the music off because they were being kicked off facilities.
Oh my god.
Bro, like, come on. It's a hotel. You're in the hotel parking lot. They're playing soccer. I
That's
could tell you
crazy,
so many
bro.
stories about this. So, yeah, I know. I enjoy doing quinceañeras. I really
And
do.
don't worry, if it's this one, we're not gonna be playing soccer. It's gonna be probably we're gonna throw the mats down and we're gonna be going rolling at it, bro.
I can see it. Oh, yeah.
Combats, okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I could just see it, too. Mars coming up. Who'd you beat up? Don't worry about it. We're rolling.
That kid's just getting yeah, man, he's getting better and better, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, but yeah, bro, back to school is just gonna be hectic. I feel sorry for you now, but I know my time is coming.
Yeah. And she's not going to be, this is going to sound bad, but your daughter's not going to be cheap, bro, because she's a smart little cookie.
Yep, yep. Trust me.
You know, I'm coming to see mi abuelita, and you're going to remember this.
Amen.
So, yeah, no, it's been a good weekend. We've had a good time. School's starting back up.
Yes, sir.
But I'm going to tell you something before we go. Two things before we go.
Okay.
So, while we're at a festival, a friend of mine shows up. I hooked her up with her current fiance while we were doing Twitch.
Oh, okay.
So they're still together. They're starting to plan the engagement party and starting to plan the wedding. They want to do things right, which is nice. I'm glad to see that.
Yes,
The two
sir.
other couples we hooked up are already married, and one of them's pregnant or was pregnant. I was see.
Okay.
So cool, you know, cool,
So
cool.
you're a little cupido, eh?
Apparently. So she comes up today, and you know how much I hate it when people come up and whisper in my ear.
Yeah.
She comes up in my ear. I see. I'm not kidding you. Here's my phone. She comes up and she's standing like this to me, like here. It's like, can I ask you a question, Mendez? I'm like, what's up? Like, and I'm like, ugh, you're too close. It's like, you're not even on a dating app. What? I like literally put my headphones on here. What do you want? And he said, I don't want to be rude, but you're not on a dating app. No, Leo, I'm honestly single and I'm pretty good right now. I mean, he said, your boys are trying to hook you up. Not that I know, man. So we joked and we joked and we joked. All of a sudden, she comes up with her phone. She's like, someone's on the phone. They want to talk to you. So I grabbed the phone. I'm like, yo, who this? He's like, and I can just hear him like, my bad, Mendez, how can I ask you this? I'm like, when are you guys getting engaged? He's like, no, that's not the question. I'm like, your voice changed quickly. He's like, shut up. It'll happen when I'm ready. I'm like, okay, so what's your question? He's like, you're not dating? I'm like, okay, this is going the wrong way, bro. Like, did she just call you for this? He's like, no, Mendez, you single, single? I'm like, well, I'm not married single, so I'm like, I gotta be single. So I'm like, listen, you fuckers, leave me alone. I'm good right now. It's like, I'm like, listen, my birthday's coming up. The radio station's anniversary is coming up. Both you better show up. He's like, yeah, brother, we'll be there. I promise, I promise. I gotta get back to work. Click. My friend's ex-husband is working the festival.
Okay.
And she's like, I'm gonna go get some food. I'm like, please, go do your thing. Her son was there too, so we're joking around. Her son comes up and is like, Mom's telling me you're single? What's up with that? I'm like, whoa. Your mama's pushing the wrong button here. Don't say nothing. I'll play my music, whatever. Parade's done, like I told you, everything's. Her ex comes up and is like, mi hermano, te puedo hacer una pregunta. I'm like, yeah, what's up, bro? Pregunte. He's like,
Y está
so
soltero.
a little birdie was telling me that you're single and you're not on any dating apps. I turn around and look at her. Literally, gone.
Well, if you want something to everybody to know, just tell her, bro.
Anyway, why you gotta put me on blast like that? She's like, no, we're all worried about you. What about what? Did I do something wrong? My pants are clean. And he said, no, it's not that. It's just it's been a while, and you're not trying. I'm scared for you. I'm happy. Yeah, but
That's what matters.
you can't be single for this long. Look how long you were, jumping and finding, and eventually you found. Let it happen.
That's it,
Well,
man. There's some stuff that you have to let it just happen.
oh,
You know what
bro,
I
I'm not
mean?
even trying. Like, I'm just letting it fucking. I talk to my friends, and that's it. Y se acabó. Right now. My focus is what we're doing, what we're working on.
That's it, man. That's
Oh
that's
my
all you
god.
need. And if that's making you happy, then that's making you
Oh, bro.
happy. That's what matters.
Don't get me wrong. From time to time, sí, hace falta ese cariñito. But, bro,
Cariñosos.
today was freaking hilarious. I swear, dude, it was hilarious because I've never been asked so many times in one single day. Because other people ask too. Because they're like, your girl's not here? I'm like, what girl? This is my daughter and my grandson. You're single? Mi hermano, ¿qué te pasó? I'm like, fuck off, get out of here. Like, let it be.
Well,
So,
they're telling you something, bro.
listen, if you start asking me questions like this, then I'll start getting worried. But right now, you haven't, so don't start no bullshit because I know you're gonna start your bullshit.
Yeah. Group chat. Everybody ask Mendes if he's single today.
I can see that happening. I can see that happen.
uh, Everybody will get a message, and you'll be getting message left, right, and center tomorrow, bro.
Ping, ping, ping. So
He goes,
before I
so
forget,
Mendes, are you single? Why are you single?
what is wrong with you? ¿Qué te pasa, güey?
Oh, bro, that's sick. That's funny. That made my day, yo.
So, mi gente, we gotta give it up to our sponsors here at Abiertos Mendoza Jiu-Jitsu Academy. Make sure you give Patrick a shout. Let him know that you heard about him here on Radio Carrico. You never know. Maybe he might not give you a gi, but he'll give you a hug for free. So
Yeah.
check them out, Mendoza Jiu-Jitsu. They're in Maple, right?
Yes, yes, yes. They're on Maple. Come and check them out. They're by Highway 7 and Western area.
Oh, that's a nice
Yeah, you
place.
guys want to come and check them out? Black belt under Savosa Jiu Jitsu, and
Very
Professor Omar Savosa. And yeah, man, he's really great. Yeah, you guys should check him out even on YouTube. Check him out for Patrick Mendoza. Check out his fights, man. He's really good. And yeah, just imagine what he can do and the stuff that he could teach, man. He's great. Do it up.
Imagine learning from the best.
Man, trust me, like on my game, like he guided me and taught me a lot, bro. And my game got a lot tighter thanks to him, man. He's great. So check him out, man. Mendoza Jiu Jitsu Academy, down in Bonn, Concord, however you want to call it.
Ink by Bling. Get your tattoos, get your ink, get your cover ups, get all those nice things that you can get done by only the one and only Ink by Blin. Check them out in Toronto, all across the GTA. Make sure you call ahead, book in advance because they're so busy that they can't even turn around and say hello. Is it me you're looking
Oh,
for?
trust me, we've been busy back and back. Yeah, just link us up, Ink by Bling. Any, I mean, Facebook, Instagram, Ink by Bling. Any tattoos, come and do it up, yo.
Y no se olvide darle la campanita. Follow us here on YouTube.
Ting ting, la campanita, follow us.
Yes, give that subscribe button a nice hello. Don't forget we're also on all social medias, TikTok, Instagram, even even the one and only X. We finally did it. We caved in, not by choice, but it is what it is. So you can follow Radio Carrico
That's it.
everywhere. Indeed,
Yes,
Facebook group
sir.
and all those nice places that you want to be. If you're looking to get your quinceañera on, your wedding on, follow, hit up Mendes Entertainment. We're across the GTA, we're across Ottawa, and the Valley. So if you guys want your wedding, you want a quinceañera done up, give us a call. Let us know, and one of all of the beautiful Radio Que Rico DJs will show up and help you out with that. So con eso en mente, mi gente linda, I want to say thank you very much to
Have a
DJ
good
Now.
night
All
and have a
right.
blessed night.
Oh, míralo, se va rápido, hombre.
No se
We have,
olviden, follow us anywhere, everywhere we're at. So, qué
and don't
rico.
forget, buy your tickets on Eventbrite for El
Oh
Día del
man,
Amor y la Amistad.
it's gonna be crazy.
Oh, bro. We've already got people. People have been bust. We weren't going to do the Eventbrite thing, but they've
No,
been busting my phone for tickets.
by a
They want to
special
keep.
request. Because honestly, like special request, man, it wasn't gonna be done.
No, we were going to turn
But
around and say, you know what? Just do something online. He said, acabó. But you know what? You guys have been asking for it. Radio Carico celebrating the 1 year anniversary at 1000 Byron, the Ukrainian Banquet Hall in Ottawa. Special guest DJs for the night. Desde
ooh,
Toronto, DJ Nash. Nasty Nash.
DJ Nasty Nash is in the mix. Don't worry, man. It's gonna be great. You're gonna hear some urban music going on, yo. Crazy reggaeton, dembow. We have it all, man. We'll do it up.
Directamente de NYC, el
Oof.
ecuatoriano peruano.
Ñañito.
Ay, the one and only DJ Fercho va a estar con
Yes,
nosotros,
yes.
disfrutando, gozando directamente de los Galápagos que se vino. Estuvo en los Galápagos, va a estar en el Burning Man. Y después de todo eso, se viene a estar con nosotros aquí para el aniversario de Radio Que Rico.
Yes,
Nuestro
sir. Big up, DJ what?
Ferchi. Ay,
Ferchi. DJ Ferchi.
y se
Don't worry,
viene.
we're gonna be together. Fergie Nash in the ones and twos.
Ay, yeah, because you know what? I think that night I might not play. We'll see. Se
So
viene
you gotta play,
directamente.
bro. Like you're gonna be away from the decks. Yeah, okay.
We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. También se viene de Toronto, the one and only Mr. Tocino, the voice of power.
The voice of power. Yo, my, that's gonna be some crazy night, then, eh?
Bro, when I let him know that we were doing this, I'm coming up Friday. Are you available? We gotta go eat.
Yep, that's
I'm like,
exactly what he told me.
what? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be the Friday. We gotta do this. There's no, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm like, okay,
Yep,
hey, I'll meet you on
yep.
free.
Well, when I talked to him, he was happy, bro. He was like, yep, we're down. So we're gonna do it. So yeah, Tocino coming down for sure. You see, we have people from Toronto, New York, Ottawa, Montreal. I think
Montreal, that
Montreal.
Otto is going to be live with us after, her interview in La Silla Caliente. She's coming down to have fun with us. She's bringing reparto cubano al estilo quebecois aquí con
Oof.
nosotros. Pero no te olvides, vamos a tener al rey y la reina del Carnaval de Barranquilla, oficialmente de Canadá, aquí con nosotros también, celebrando el Día del Amor y la Amistad,
Bless,
el
bless.
aniversario de nosotros. Y, you remember the name? Do you
Who?
remember the name?
No,
Tell
no,
me you
no,
remember the
no,
name.
no, no.
You don't remember the name, do you? You're not
No, I
helping.
don't. I'm not
You're not
helping.
helping me here.
I do not remember what name.
Orquesta Ventu Latin Music va a estar aquí con nosotros también, tocando, gozando. And you know what? Today at the festival, somebody approached me. They're like, you know what? We'd like to perform.
Okay.
You're a salsa dance group? Troupe. Sorry, troupe.
Oh, okay.
So,
They're not
you
a
know
group.
what?
They're a troop.
Yeah, they're a troupe. So it's going to be fun.
Okay.
It's going to be big. Check it out. Check out those Eventbrite spots for your tickets. Buy them, get them before it's sold out. Get your tables reserved. You can hit up El Carnaval de Barranquilla or you can hit up inforadioquerico.com for more information. And we will see you guys on the
Next
flip
week.
side.
Yes, sir. Have a good night, and we'll see each other next week.
Are you sure?
Abiertos.
Are you sure you guys want to see this guy next week?
Look, man. Can you miss his face? Of course you can, man. Look.
Can you miss his face? He says. Do you want to miss his face?
Of course you do. Well, if not the face, at least the voice, right?
Este man.
Late. Have a good night, guys.